What happens when your wife disappears, and the whole world thinks you murdered her? This is Gone Girl, a dark, twisted story of lies, betrayal, and one of the most toxic relationships in movie history. On the morning of his 5th wedding anniversary, Nick Dunne comes home to find his wife, Amy, gone. The front door is wide open, the glass table's shattered, there's blood on the kitchen floor wiped clean, but not well enough. Nick calls the cops, and just like that, a missing persons case turns into a media circus. Amy isn't just anyone, she's Amazing Amy, the real-life inspiration behind a popular children's book series written by her parents. Her disappearance becomes national news. But Nick, he's not the grieving husband people expect. He's awkward, cold, and a little too smiley on camera. The world starts to turn against him. Detectives start digging, and the more they learn, the worse Nick looks. There's a life insurance policy, huge credit card debt, a mysterious search history. Then comes Amy's diary, full of sweet moments at first. Their meet cute in New York, their whirlwind romance, their wedding. But then the tone shifts. She writes about fear, about Nick pushing her, about things getting violent. At the same time, Nick's dirty little secret comes out. He's having an affair with one of his students. The public now sees him as the cheating husband who probably killed his wife. But that's not even the craziest part. Halfway through the movie, everything flips. Amy isn't dead. She isn't kidnapped. She's alive, and she's been planning this revenge for months. Turns out, Amy knew about the affair. She staged her own disappearance, planted fake evidence, and even wrote that diary to make Nick look like an abusive monster. She cleaned up her own blood, ditched her car, and vanished, hoping he'd go to jail. Or better yet, get the death penalty. This woman is unhinged and brilliant. Amy goes full Gone Girl mode, living in a cheap motel, cutting and dyeing her hair, hiding in plain sight. But then, she gets robbed by two fellow drifters. Desperate, she turns to an old flame, Desi Collins. He's wealthy, obsessive, and still in love with her. He brings her to his lake house, thinking he's saving her, but really, he's just her backup plan. Meanwhile, Nick's starting to figure it out. He goes on national TV, playing Amy's game, trying to lure her back. And it works. Amy seduces Desi, gains his trust, and then murders him, brutally slitting his throat during sex. She stages the scene to look like she escaped captivity, then drives herself back home covered in blood. The media goes wild. The prodigal wife has returned. She's hailed as a hero, but Nick knows it's all fake. He confronts her, but Amy spins it like she had no choice, and then she drops a bomb. She's pregnant, not with his current sperm but from a frozen sample she saved before they broke up. He's trapped. The media loves her. The police believe her. And now, there's a baby.